Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Adilakshmi, Professor of Mathematics from Dr. RVR NRI Institute of Technology, deemed to be University. Today, I am going to teach you about mathematical AI tools solving mathematics with artificial intelligence. So, before we begin, let me ask you a small question. How many of you get nervous when you hear the word mathematics? Be honest. I know many of you do. Some students say mathematics is very difficult. Some students say mathematics means tension. Some students say mathematics exam means one sleepless night. And few students even believe that mathematics means compulsory fail. Sometimes just seeing a mathematical equations makes students feel like mission impossible. But today I have a good news for you. Mathematics is not your enemy, it is your best friend. You just have not become friends yet. Think about it. Nobody is born knowing how to ride a bicycle. Nobody learns to drive a car in one day. Similarly, nobody becomes good at mathematics overnight. The problem is how we learn the mathematics. When we understand the concepts instead of memorizing the formulas, then mathematics becomes simple. Mathematics become logical. Mathematics becomes interesting. Mathematics becomes enjoyable. And finally, mathematics becomes fun. Today, thanks to artificial intelligence, learning mathematics has become easier than ever before. AI tools can solve problems, draw graphs, explain every step, and helps us understand concepts in just a few seconds. So, in this session, let us explore some amazing mathematical AI tools that can make learning mathematics smarter, faster, and much more enjoyable. Now, let's begin the session. Yes, coming to the present topic, mathematical AI tools solving mathematics with artificial intelligence. So, from mathematics is scary to mathematics is fun. Learn, explore, and solve with AI. Now, let us see what is that the beautiful AI mathematics tool. Wolfram Alpha, right? Now, let us export this in the Google and let us see how to solve the mathematics equations and matrices, everything using this AI tool. Now, go to any of that the browser www.wolfram Wolfram Alpha Math. So open it. So the screen home page like this. So actually this tool is not only for mathematics. See here, just scroll down. You can see in various like the aspects of the mathematics. So you will get the step-by-step solution, elementary mathematics and the algebraic and graphs, calculus, geometry, differential equations, statistics and many more topics. Similarly, the physics related, science and technology related, society and culture related, and the everyday life related also you can check here. Now coming to our mathematics. So it is already in the mathematics mode only. There are to observe, see the cursor here, I am moving here, natural language and the mathematics input. So natural language means suppose I wanted to solve an equation. Solve some equation is here, right? So you need to type solve. So observe here, x square plus 4x plus 6 equal to 0 is the equation. Just after entering, you are getting the solution with the graphs and sum of the roots and product of the roots. But whereas if you convert the same into the mathematics, see here, completely the structure change here, right? X square directly the regular form what we write in our notebooks, x square plus 4x plus 6 equal to 0, right? Same answer will be here, right? So instead of writing the natural language, you should be habituated for the mathematics language, mathematics input language, to get the solutions or to type the values in an easy way. Now let us see the first one. There are, you observe here, observe the cursor. Ma. So the first one, fractions, and then the powers, square roots, cube roots, and nth roots, any of the roots, and the first order derivative, second order derivative, and the integrals, integration between the limits, summation, limits, and the matrices and vectors, right? Now I'll explain briefly some of the topics so that you can practice the rest of the concepts, right? So first I will explain here, moving to the integrals. Remove the previous one. So integral of, observe here, if you put the cursor beside d, it is showing first variable. So whichever variable you are going to write, it may be x or it may be y or it may be z, your function integrand should be in the same variable only. So now I am taking with the variable x. So I am writing the equation x power 5 between the limits -5 to 7. That's all. You no need to anything. Just press equal to. Observe here. So see the equation, integral -5 to 7 x power 5 dx equal to 17004 is your answer, and clearly the visual representation of the integral is also mentioned, right? So, and the without limits, what is the integral value? Integral x power 5 dx value is x power 6 by 6 plus some constant, right? So, this is how the integration, not only this x power 5, you can do it for any of the function, right? Now, let us see some example going to matrices. Remove the previous one. So I wanted to find determinant of a particular matrix, and then let us check the like rank of a matrix, like that we will check. So determinant means det, I am writing here, det of, randomly you can take any of the values. So I am taking here 2, then -3, 1, 5, 0, -4, 7, 11, and then 3, right? So already I mentioned det, right? So press equal to. So it is taking the mathematical symbol determinant of, and your answer is det of that matrix is 272. Now for the same matrix I wanted to find rank. Just type rank. Press equal to. Rank of the matrix, right? So observe here. So this matrix, this row and columns are called the vectors, are actually in the form of the vectors. So here actually it is given the vector space and orthogonal space notations also. Just ignore that. So when we are talking about the mathematics, just we should consider about the rank only, right? Now coming to the limits. Remove the previous all, or else simply you clear input. In the input place, clear input. Now coming to the limits concept. So let us take a function, limit, always variable should be there, no? So limit x tends to y x every time. Let us change the variable. Remember, whichever limits variable we are taking, the same limits you should consider. So y tends to -5, 6 I am taking, okay? So the function y power 4, okay? Now let us see. See here, limit y tends to -6, y power 4 is 1296, right? And this is the graphical replotting, the graphical representation, right? So like this you can find the, so I am clearing the input and I will just scroll one by one. First fractions. So you can take any of the numbers and press equal to, you will get the solution. And then this is the powers, right? This is the power. And the next one, square root, right? and then the cube root, and then nth root. Suppose 10th root of the number 250 I am writing, right? So that is equal to, so its value is equal to 1.737. So never ending decimals. So here you should understand one point. Generally in calculator means we can the limits, the decimals are bounded, right? But whereas in this software you will get infinite, and means the more decimals you will get, never ending decimals you will get. And in calculator you cannot solve the differentiation, you cannot find the values of the integral problems, right? And there is no concept of the limits also in the calculator. But whereas in this mathematics Wolfram Alpha, especially this mathematics software, means tool, sorry, you can find the solutions of various mathematical equations and functions. Now I'm going to explain the data visualization concept, which we already discussed in the classroom in the first unit. The data visualization for the discrete data and for the continuous data, how to draw a pie chart, line chart, a 2D or 3D bar chart, and then the scatter plot. Here I'm going to show you the donut graph also, right? So for that, so you no need of required. I explained in the, I told you in the class, no. So bring pencil, eraser, sharpener, different color types of colors like that, no. So here you won't require all those. Just sit in front of the laptop, right? Let me share my screen. All right. So open Excel sheet. Name some like graphs. Open it. And you require some data. I am taking here the discrete data, x values and frequencies f values, right? So x values, remember that always x value should be equally length, common interval length. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Now the corresponding frequencies, your choice. You can take any of the one. 12, 15, minus 2, 3, 0, or okay. Then 7, minus 9, 11, 13, and then 4. Right? So this is the data. Neatly draw the table. Okay. Right, Nana? Now observe here, beside home button, insert button is there, right? Now see here, observe the cursor, ma. You can see the recommended graphs and the 2D graphs, bar graphs and the line graphs, pie graphs and the scatter plot. Different graphs are there, right, Nana? So for that, how to draw and what data you need to select is the most important point. Just like that, placing the cursor here, selecting the 2D graph means you will get empty picture only. No use with this picture, right? Simply delete it, right? For what data you are going to draw the graph? The given data. So select the data first and then go to the insert option and then go to the, suppose I am taking first the 2D graph, right? Just place the cursor, no need enter it, ma. Don't click it, just choose the graph whichever you like, right? So this is 2D pie view and then the pie of pie view and the pie of bar view and then 3D pie view, and this is the donut view. I think I explained this donut view and this 2D pie view I explained in the class, right? So your wish, you can draw any of the one. Let us go the 3D pie view. Okay. So now place the 3D pie view here and right below it is the 3D pie view or pie graph, whatever. Right? Now Suppose in the second step, I don't want to draw the entire data graph, right? I wanted to draw a particular data only. Now select data whichever you wanted to draw. I am taking up to 6, sorry. X values are 6, right? Now go to again insert, go to the line chart, right? So 3D column, and this is the view. Observe the X values here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And what graph it is? 3D, right? So 3D bar graph, right? Now select the full data, your wish. Insert and go to the scatter plot. So scatter plot usually we explain like this in the classroom, right? Select that, place here, and below to that, right, it is what? Scatter plot, right, Nana? Now select the data, suppose up to 8. Go to insert and then go to the line chart. So see here 2D line, 3D line, 2D area, 3D area, like that, right, Nana? Now let us choose any of the one. Place here, go here, line chart, right? So this is the pie chart, and this is the 3D bar view and scatter plot, and this is the line chart. And choose the entire data. Let us go to the insert field and choose the donut view. See here, I think this donut view I explained in the class. Am I right? So donut view, right, Nana? So this is how you should draw the graph. Now, I request all the students open your P&S notebook and let us go to the graphics data visualization concept. Take the problems, give the data, enter the data into the Excel sheet, and try to draw these different types of graph what you have in your syllabus. And not, don't bound to your syllabus always, right? Try to learn beyond the syllabus always, right? To gain the more knowledge, right? Okay, thank you.